Debbie Allison, and this is Crazy Felix, and you're watching Polymer Clay by Deb. Hi everybody, I'm Debbie Allison with Deb & Company and Polymer Clay by Deb, and I am here today with Crazy Felix. And he's got his little visor on, and we are here to share another tutorial with you. Now, we've had a lot of people ask me how I do my clothes on my different ornaments, and it is so time consuming. We have decided to break it down into several different videos and showing you different articles of clothing. So today, Felix, we are going to show them how to do the pants on this little kid that I've done. And we're going to do just a plain white shirt with collar. And what we're going to need today, I'm going to share with you what we need. I'm going to just be using a pre-made body that I've already made and a couple of arms. And as far as the clay goes, we're going to be using Sahara, which is number 70 Fimo Soft, and that is rolled out on a setting of a number 5. That's a good khaki color, just a plain white, and that's going to be rolled out on a number 5. Then I've also got some white rolled out on a number 6. So basically I use a number 5 for most of my clothing except for socks and sleeves, and in that case I use a size 6 or 7. So we will also need a straight edge, an X-Acto knife, and double-ended stylus to make the buttons with, and a pair of glasses to see with. So I guess now that we know what we need, we're ready to get started. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is a basic shirt with a collar, and I'm going to use my number 5 setting white, and this is just kind of trial and error. There's no set size that you can do. I just cut like a round curve and then another one, and then I use my body to kind of just guesstimate the size. So I'll put my body on it like so, and then because I'm going to make a turn down collar, I'm going to cut it a little higher than the neck of the body, and then I fold my pieces over and kind of just like guesstimate where that needs to end, and then do the same on this side and cut the piece off. Then I will take the white piece and roll that collar under like so, and then put it on the body. And because the pants are going over the shirt, it really doesn't matter how long the shirt is. And as you can see, I've just fold that over, and there's your collar. If you want, you can trim the sides of your collar down to be a little shorter if you like. Then you can take your stylus and just put buttons in like so. You can actually make buttons if you like. You can add flowers to your shirt. You can add piping onto it. There's a lot of different things you can do to your shirt. Now I'm going to do the pants. We'll add the sleeves and the arms on after we've done the pants. And I'm going to take this Sahara color, and here I will measure to see about how long we need the pants. And I'll figure out where my waist is and the bottom, and it looks like about to a 6 here, or almost a 2.5, but I'm just going to go to the 6. So I will use my straight edge and cut a piece and then measure the 6. Now you can always trim this if it's not exactly the right size. Okay, so, and here again, it is not brain surgery, so nothing has to be perfect. So that's the piece I'm going to use for the pants. Now, I do this a lot like, I guess, a pair of pants in fabric. So I cut it down the middle, and this will be the right leg, this will be the left leg. Then I fold it over and press down to make like a seam. And then this is where it's going to go up over the crotch and the waist here. So I'll cut a little of the excess clay out of there, and then pick up my clay. And as you can see, these are going to be the pants. Now I'll place them on the body. Now they do stick a little better if your body is not pre-baked, but mine is pre-baked for reasons of doing the tutorials and just making different clothes. So I'll push that seam down in between the legs, and there's the back view. Fold it over the back and trim my excess. This is where a good sharp X-Acto knife comes in handy. Do the same on the other side. And then we will just kind of push these in between. And then if this was not pre-baked, this body, I would just kind of push this together, and then you would have the back look like that. Now on the front, I will just press the excess in, and here you can see you've got your pants. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut another piece for like a waistband, but you could do the same thing with a dark brown or a black, and it could become a belt. So I'm just going to cut a little thin strip, and I have actually used the same size setting 5. I think I would probably do this in like a 6 or a 7. Make it a little thinner than the actual pants, and then just cut it in the back. Whoops, I tore it. That's alright. Okay. And then if you wanted to put some stitching in, excuse me while I put my glasses on, you can just take your knife or needle tool and put a little stitching in this waistband or the belt. Now if it were black or brown and you wanted it to be a belt, you could just take some gold and put another little piece on it, and that would become a buckle. So there you see you've got your shirt. Now let me show you how to make the sleeves. Move some of this out of the way. For the sleeves, I've used a setting of a 7. And I'm going to just cut a straight edge, and these are going to be short sleeves. So I'll take my arm that I've already made and lay it on here and just kind of judge how long I want those sleeves to be, and take my straight edge, and you need a little bit over the top. Okay, that's what I'll use for my sleeves. Now I'll lay my arm on there, fold this over. I hope you can see that. Then I'll fold the other side over, trim it, and this is what's called a butt seam, and I'll just squeeze the seam together. And if you wanted to be very picky, you could just like rub that seam totally out so you wouldn't see it. Then I take the other excess clay here that's gathered up, and you can either cut it off or fold it under. I'm just going to kind of trim it. We'll do the other sleeve. Just repeat the same thing. Now if these were long sleeves, you would just do your arm all the way. Let me pull this back over here. You would do it like that, where your arm would be down here, and you would cut your clay up here for long sleeves. So now we have the other arm. And then you just place it up under your collar and push it. And then I probably would fold this or trim some of this collar off because it's a little too big. And then you can bend your arms however you like. You could even bend this one and put it on his waist like so, and he could be holding something. So there you have a very basic outfit. I hope you found that helpful. So that's it for this one. Well, I hope you found that tutorial useful and enjoyable. And if you want to buy any of our products, you can find them on eBay or Etsy, or visit our website at www.debandco.com. And if you'd like a chance to win any of the ornaments that we do give away, I give away most of the ornaments I make in my tutorials, you can go to our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Deb and Company. So once again, I'm Deb with Polymer Clay by Deb and Deb & Company. Thanks for being with us. Bye-bye now.